Welcome, my beautiful people. How are you doing? This is your budget prediction. Hope you guys are fine. Well, in today's video, I'm actually going to teach you guys on how to predict straight win using a very simple strategy. There are two ways to predict straight wins. I'm actually going to teach you the first way in on YouTube, and the second strategy is going to be on Telegram. So if you're not on my Telegram channel, you can click the link and join my Telegram channel. So the first way to predict straight win using a very simple strategy is simple. All you need is just a website and an application. So the name of the website you're going to be using in this particular video is 4bet, and the name of the application we're going to be needing in this particular video is Flasco. So you're going to be needing 4bet and Flasco. So if you're using Android phone, you just go to your Chrome, or if you're using an iPhone, you go to your Safari, search for 4bet. Right. So when you search for 4bet, you're definitely going to get this interface like this. Then the application, if you don't have it, you can go to Play Store and download it. This is it, Flasco. Right. So that is the two tools you're going to be needing in this particular video, right? And now let's go back to our 4bet. So since we are in our 4bet, the things you're going to be looking at is very easy. But before I do, let me explain the interface like this. So this particular area like this is the odd range, is the odd, right? This particular area like this is the percentage, winning percentage, home winning percentage, draw winning percentage, and away winning percentage. And this particular area like this is the correct score created by 4bet, and this is the outcome of the match, right? So hope you understand. Now let's go. So there are going to be a particular odd range you are going to be looking at in this particular video. We are going to be looking at two particular odd range. The first odd range is going to be 1.50 to 1.58, and second odd range is going to be 1.70 to 1.79. 1.70 to 1.79. That is the second odd range you're going to be looking at. So before I proceed in teaching you guys on how this strategy works, I want to remind you that this is not going to be 100% certain that you're going to be winning every day with this strategy, right? So if you bet with consistency, if you bet responsibly and focus on this strategy, consistency, add consistency to this strategy, you are definitely going to be a profitable gambler. So I'm actually not going to give you 100% winning every day, not possible. But with consistency and with patience, you're definitely going to be a profitable gambler over time. Right, so without wasting your time, let's go back to the video. So you can see you can see this particular odd range is 1.75, which is among the second odd range of 1.70 to 1.79 or 78, 79 or 78, but 79 is okay, right? So now let's focus on this particular game so you can understand. So for home to win this match is 1.75 according to 4bet, and the correct score they predicted, although they won the correct score, because score they predicted by 4bet is 2-0. The game ended 2-0. So you can see. Now this is the winning percentage, like I said before, for each of the team. We are not going to look at that, so just focus on the odd range only. Now let's go to flash score so you can see. We can check what to do and what not to do, right? So let's go to flash score now and check. So this is my flash score, and this is a particular game. You can see ended 2-0. Now let's go into the game and make our analysis. After checking the odds, you're not going to go to your Sportybet and just place the game. You're going to do other analysis to make sure you are correct, right? So the first thing you have to do after checking the game, you're going to look at the head-to-head. Now, this is where the tricks come in, right? So you want to make sure that if, according to 4bet, home is supposed to win the match, right? And the odd range for home to win this match is 1.75, right? So you go to your flash score. We ignore this game, we ignore this place because we're actually predicting the outcome of this particular game. So we ignore this we ignore this, right? We're just assuming that this particular area has not happened before, right? So we just have to ignore that particular area, right? So this is it. Now you want to make sure that at least, since home is actually going to win the match, they must have lost their last match before meeting these people. So they must have lost their last match, and the opponent, which is the weaker team, we ignore this one, right? We ignore this particular game because we're actually predicting this, so we ignore this one. The opponent must have at least draw or must win their last match. So Let me make it clear, right? So since home has to win this match based on the odd range we are having here, you want to make sure that home lost their last match before this particular match, and their opponent, maybe they win or they won or they drew their last match, right? So I'll tell you the reason why. If a particular team, for example, home lost their last match and lost their second match, right? Which is okay, and away lost their last match and lost their second match. Nobody will be willing to actually give up for the other person to actually win them again. It's going to be a hard fight for both teams, and definitely this game might usually end in a draw, right? So because nobody wants to actually give up on them, because both teams have actually lost two matches, so they don't want to actually just give out winning very easy, except if they have red card or something like that, right? So you want to make sure that the winning team, according to 4bet, must lose their last matches, and the losing team must at least draw or win their last match. So you can see this particular, there is the losing team, according to 4bet, won their last match, which is okay, which is okay. Now, after getting these two things from Flash Score, you can definitely use your Sofa Score if your Flash Score is really having this kind of issue, maybe network or something like that. You can use your Sofa Score if you want, but I want to use this Flash Score for this video, right? So after getting this criteria from Flash Score, what you're going to do next, you're actually going to check their head-to-head, which is not compulsory, but if you want to get higher winning, you must check the head-to-head to see if home usually wins when meeting these people. If they don't, the best thing to do is to go stake the game as home to win either half or home to score one goal or something like that. But you cannot stake it at straight win. Right, my network is very, very bad, very, very bad. Yeah, so you want to make sure that at least the winning team, according to 4bet, must lose their last match. Yes, and the losing team must at least win or draw their last match. I'm actually going to show you another example again so we can see, right? So let's go back to our 4bet and check for another game, right? So we just have to scroll down to our 4bet and check. Remember, we are looking for the other 1.50 to 1.59, 59, and you're looking at the odd range of 1.70 to 1.79. Let us say like that. Okay, now we have this particular game. It is 1.50 to 1.57. So we have this particular odd range, you can see. So now what you're going to be doing is you have to go to Flash Score to actually check. So it is from Korean. We go to Korean League and check. Right, let's go to Korean League and check the particular game, so we can actually make our prediction, right? So I'll be posting this video for now until I get it what I'm looking for. Guys, so this is the particular game we saw on 4bet. Look at it here at the odd range of 1.50 to 1.57. So this is 1.57 to win, right? So this odd range falls in our strategy. So now you check the head to head, you can see whom lost their last matches, and now away, let's check for away lost so many matches, right? If I want to if I want to predict this particular game, I would not be going for straight win. It is because away, that is the weaker team, lost close to two of their last matches. So I will not be going for straight win. I can either go for home to win or draw. Or better still, if the odd is not okay, I can actually stay away from it. So that is how to actually predict straight win. So you're going to do another analysis again. You're going to check another analysis again to confirm what we are saying is correct or not. Right, so let's go check for another one again. So you can see this particular odd is 1.57, which is okay, but the difference between the first ones I'll be checking and the second one is one is playing at home and the other one is playing at away. I usually like to predict games at home, but you can actually try it, right? You can check it out for away, right? You can check it out for away. I usually like to predict games at home because of their home advantage. Since you are going for straight wins, you want to be looking at home advantage. You want to be looking at if their favorite players they are playing, right? So I'm actually going for home advantage in this particular strategy. But if you want to go for away advantage or something like that, you can definitely try it out, okay? So I haven't done that before, but I usually go for home advantage, right? So I'll just have to skip that first, that one, and check another one again. So we have this particular one. This particular one is at away. You can see I usually like to go for uh, home advantage, but definitely you can also check out why this game went other way, right? So let's check it out and see for ourselves, so we can be rest assured that this game fails in our strategy or not. So let's go to Thailand and check what happened. Okay, this is Thailand. Now let's check the game. Okay, so let me check if I can see the game here. All right. Okay, this is the. Okay, let me check. I'll pause this video now. So this is the game right now. So you can see home was supposed to win the match. Away was supposed to win the match, but home won. Now I want to tell you, I want to bring to your notice that you must stay away from some particular competition, right? Let me tell you, you must stay away from cup competition, finals, semi-finals, and knockout stage. Stay away from those competition when you want to predict your straight wins, right? Because the motivation there is actually not. Sometimes it's actually not to win. Sometimes it's actually just to draw and maybe go to penalty or something like that. But I don't believe actually taking straight wins on finals and something like that, right? So best way to stay away from cup competitions and everything. Just go to normal game, something like that, right? So league games and something like that. So stay away from cup competition. So this is a cup competition. Take note. So that is why. So let's go check. All right. You can actually use all these particular games at a way, but the thing is, I don't actually want to use games at a way. I love to use home advantage. So I'll be going for games at home, but you can definitely try it out, right? Stay away from cup competition and uh, always remember to check well before you make your prediction. So you can see this one went other way, they drew. So you can see why I actually love going for home advantage. But you can definitely try it out, right? You can try it out. If it falls in your strategy and everything, you can try it out. So let's check. Let's go check. Okay, now I'm just looking for one particular one at home. So we can definitely round up this particular video. All right, so this one is okay. This one is okay. So now let's go and check if after checking the odd range, the next thing you have to do is to check if the game fits in your strategy or not. It's not just getting the odd range. You must check if the game fits in your strategy or not. So let's go. Let's go to our flash score. So this is the game right now, and when you check the head-to-head, you can see the last matches played for home, they won it, and the last matches played for away, they drew it. So this particular game is okay, but the thing is, I want to make sure that home actually at least lost their last match before I can actually take you a straight win. You must try to lose your last match. When you lose your last match, you'll be motivated to actually win your next one, right? So I will go for straight win for if they lost their last match. But if they don't, the best thing to do is to maybe bet them to score one goal, bet them to win it that half, or even better still, stay away from it, right? So that is what I will be actually focusing on. So that is how this strategy works. You can go try it out yourself. And let me recap what I said and the things you should do, the things you should not and never do, right? So the first thing you have to do is to go to your uh, 4bet. When you get to your 4bet, you want to check the odd range of this is the odd range, and the odd range I'll be looking at is 1.50 to 1.58, 1.50 to 1.58, or 1.50 to 1.59, which is okay. Now the next odd range you'll be looking at is 1.70 to 1.78 or 79. So that is the two odd range you'll be looking at. And after getting a particular game that suits that particular odd range, you want to go to your flash score, check for that game and check for their head-to-head, right? Now, after checking for their head-to-head, you want to make sure that the home, if you are going for home to win, the home must at least lose their last match. When they lost their last match, it's going to be a motivation for them to actually win their second one. And their way, which is the weaker opponent, must at least win or draw their last previous match. Because if they actually win or draw their last previous match, there will not be enough competition to actually fight for home to actually draw the next one, right? But if they lost, maybe home lost their last match and away lost their last match, home lost, let's say, two matches and away lost two or three matches, and now both teams are actually playing again, it's going to be a competitive game because both teams will want to at least win or draw, and better still, the weaker team will want to draw, so they will not want to lose this time to actually uh, not get that losing movement again. You understand? So that is how the strategy works. So you must make sure that at least the best team must lose their last match, and the weaker team must at least win or draw their last match, right? So that is the second thing you have to do. Then the next thing you have to do is to check the head to head, which is not that compulsory. But if you want to get at least high winning rates, you can check their head to head and to see if home is actually winning every time when they are playing at home against the away team. Yes, just to reconfirm your strategy if it's okay before you can go stake the game, right? So after getting all this in check, you must then follow this instruction. Do not bet on competition games like finals, semi-final, quarterfinals, or even knockout stage. Do not bet on those particular games. And if you want to know if it is final or something, you can go to your flash score, check this particular area. You're going to see if it's final or semi-final or something like that, right? Do not bet on those particular games. And um, that is what I think you should go for. So if you want to bet, I advise you go for home advantage, but you can definitely go for away advantage also. If you follow the same strategy, you are still going to win it, right? But for me, I love home advantage and everything about home. So if you want to test out the strategy, you can do so yourself, right? So if you have not joined my Telegram channel, well, don't waste your time. You can click the link in the video description and join. Someone won 1,000 odd from our hockey strategy. So let's go. Let me show you. So this is the game. This is the game. So you can see my Telegram channel, and this is the 1,000 odd person one, right? Let me just try to zoom the ticket so you can see. All right. So okay, let me try to zoom it so you can see, right? So you can see odd is 1,000 odd, right? So you can see the person stake 15 naira to actually get 73,000 naira, which is okay. So you can see it was high hockey strategy. Now let me check what the person said. The person says this, so you can see it was initially 8,000 odd, but it was cut by 2. Now you see, so this strategy, there are tons of strategy on our YouTube channel. You can go check it out. It's not compulsory you actually focus on any strategy we get. If you are comfortable actually predicting straight win, you can use this strategy. If you are not comfortable, you can go for over 1.5. Different strategy we have there. Just focus on one, be consistent, and I'm not going to guarantee you 100% winning. You are definitely going to win, but it's not going to be 100%, right? So always bet responsibly. The aim is to be profitable, right? So for now, I'll see you on my Telegram channel. Peace and love. So before I actually cut out this video for today, we are actually hosting our private coaching group for today. For November, it's going to start November 7th. So we just need 20 people, and we are currently at 11 or 10 people right now. So if you're interested, you can definitely message me on Telegram. Telegram. So for now, peace and love. If you have any more questions, feel free to say it, and we'll be willing to answer you happily. Peace and love. Bye bye.